Welcome back to Music News TV. This is Tim Hunt and today's music news. As everyone knows about the Drake Pusha T diss, of course, Pusha T had made some remarks about Drake, and Drake basically took this particular bait, made a whole diss song about Drake. Made a diss song about Pusha T. And Pusha T responded, of course, with the story of Adidon, which really shocked the world in hip-hop there. So far in this particular battle, Pusha T is obviously winning by a long shot. But as of recent, as you all know, Jay Prince came out as he was promoting his book and explained to the world that he told Drake not to release a response to that because he thought that things were already going too far. And this particular diss song that he heard Drake make actually was a career killer for Kanye West. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure it was sting Pusha T as well if it's good enough to, of course, kill Kanye West's career. But now, this is the thing. This is where it all takes a big turn. Remember that guy that was like the pharmaceutical guy who bought this particular pill that was supposed to help people with AIDS, and he jacked the prices up like 15,000%? Well, this guy, of course, became one of the most hated people on the planet because of that action. But he's a rich guy who, made a lot of money over the years, and apparently this guy is a really big hip-hop fan because he bought a $2 million album from Wu-Tang Clan that he never released. Also, he's saying recently that he owns the Carter 5, and he heard it all and everything. But in addition to that announcement, he also says he owns the dang on Drake response to Pusha T and Kanye West. He said he heard it, but because of this particular situation, by the way, he's in jail right now on a corruption charge. This guy says that he actually owns it. And normally he said he would play a snippet, but because of this particular situation, legally, I guess he's not allowed to even do that. But apparently his office and his team is still in action, and they own this particular Drake response. Now, this is where it can get a little funky real quick. Everyone, of course, wants to hear this response, me included, of course, to see exactly what is going to be said here and how Drake can redeem himself. But this is one thing that many people haven't really thought about. What does Jay Prince feel about this? And not only that, who went behind Jay Prince, Drake's back, and sells this guy the Drake response? In other words, it sounds like there was someone inside Drake camp that really kind of stabbed him in the back there. And if that being the case, if it's true at all that Martin Shkreli has this, and to be honest, this guy really has no reason to lie. He never really lied in the past about anything. You may not like none of his moves, you may not be a big fan of him, but I haven't known this guy to be, one for lying about his, whatever he has or whatever he's going to do. But if this is the case, they have to find out who's in their camp that actually sold this. And I'm pretty sure Jay Prince, if he don't already know if that's the case at all, he's going to find out and things going to get really ugly. And not only for that person who did that, but it could get pretty ugly for that guy Martin Shkreli as well. But who knows? Martin Shkreli got his own goons as well. If you guys remember and look back a little bit, you can probably Google this or YouTube this or what have you. But look at this response he had for Ghostface Killer. I think they had some words, and Shkreli had him a few goons behind him, really kind of ready to move forward with him. So money talks at the end of the day. But bottom line is this: until we hear this particular song, and Shkreli said it came from his camp like he claims that it already does, then we'll see what happens next. In the meanwhile, I think everybody gonna kind of want to see whether or not Drake got potential to really hold his own against such a diss track. Story of Adidon. But we'll see. That's it for Music News TV. Check me out at musicnewstv.com. And of course, you can subscribe to get more music news that's coming soon. A lot of good stuff.